Today's topic is present continuous tense. First of all, let's see how it is formed. The present continuous is made from the present tense of the verb to be and the ing after the main verb. For example, I am working. We use I, the verb to be am, work, and ing, I am working. You are playing. He is talking. She is leaving. It is eating. We are staying. They are sleeping. As you can see, only the verb to be changes, as we already know, and the ing form is the same in every verb. When do we use it? We use the present continuous to talk about, first of all, activities at the moment of speaking, things that we are doing at the moment that we are talking. For example, I'm just leaving work. I'll be home in an hour. Please be quiet, the children are sleeping. Another case that we use it is future plans or arrangements. Mary is going to a new school next term. What are you doing next week? How do we form the questions in present continuous? Well, we make questions by putting am or is or are in front of the subject. So we just exchange places. Are you listening? Are they coming to your party? When is she going home? What am I doing here? So as you can see, just you put the subject in between the verb to be and the verb with ing. How do we form the negative form of present continuous? We make the negatives by putting not or the short form and t after am, is or are. Examples: I'm not doing that. You aren't listening or you are not listening. They aren't coming to the party or they are not coming to the party. She isn't going home until Monday. She is not going home until Monday. Some kind of verbs that you should pay attention. We don't normally use the continuous with stative verbs. Stative verbs include verbs of thinking and feeling, such as believe, dislike, know, like, love, hate, prefer, realize, recognize, remember, suppose, understand, want, wish. Verbs of senses: appear, feel, look, seem, smell, sound, taste, and other verbs: agree, be, belong, disagree, need, owe, and own. So instead of that, we use just I understand you. We cannot say I'm understanding you. This cake tastes wonderful. We cannot say this cake is tasting wonderful. Let's see the difference between present simple tense and present continuous tense. First of all, when do we use the present simple tense? We use to talk about things or fixed habits or routines, things that don't change. Whereas the present continuous, we use it to talk about actions which are happening at the present moment, but will soon finish. Let's see two statements. Present simple: I play football. Present continuous or progressive: I'm playing football. Let's explain the first case, present simple: I play football. It tells us that playing football is something that the speaker always does. It is part of a routine or habit. We can call this a permanent situation. The second case, present continuous or progressive, I'm playing football, tells us that the speaker is playing football right now. Soon the game will be over. We call this a temporary situation. Let's see the frequency adverbs that we use with the present simple tense. Don't forget to put the adverb of frequency in between the subject and the main verb. For example, always. I always read before I go to bed. Often. Anne often goes shopping with her mother. Frequently. John frequently visits his relatives. Sometimes. You sometimes go to the market, don't you? Occasionally. It occasionally rains in summer. Seldom. They seldom ask for help. Rarely. He rarely goes out without his backpack. Hardly ever. I hardly ever eat pasta. Never. Turkish people never wear shoes inside. Time expressions that we use with the present continuous. With the present continuous, we use these time expressions, and they can be at the start or at the end of the sentence. At the moment. I'm watching TV at the moment. These days. Paul is living in Cardiff these days. Now. What are you doing now? Nowadays. I think you are smoking too much nowadays.